Today I've got a product from Bio Advanced. This is a season-long weed control product. Says that it gets rid of white clover, and you can actually see a picture of some white clover in there maybe. But we have plenty of white clover in our yard here, and we want to try to get rid of that. So we're going to see how well that Bio Advanced weed control gets rid of white clover. That's what they look like. Really healthy, as you can see. So they've really infested the yard, and I want to try to do something about it today. One thing about the weed killer that I'm going to be using here, you can actually put it down and you spray it all over the whole yard. You don't just focus and concentrate on the clover. You just spray the whole yard, and you wait for an hour, and then you actually water your grass after that. In other words, it'll be rainproof after an hour, and by watering it, it activates a chemical that that helps to kill this clover. Now, I'm not exactly sure if you have to water it. In my case, I'm kind of hoping it's going to rain here, so if I get it down, I'll just let the rain do it. But I don't know if you have to water it, but I do know that after it is down, it's going to be okay if water does get on it. So I'm going to go over that again in just a minute here. One thing I want to mention is you don't want to let pets eat off the, on the ground afterwards. So I've got a bird feeder here. I've made sure that I haven't, put any seed in here, so there hasn't been any seed that's fell on the ground for over a week now. So no birds are coming around. Let's see. Let's go look at the bottle, the product, and I'll show you kind of what I've got and how it works. So here's what we have: season-long weed control by Bio Advanced. Kills and prevents weeds up to 6 months, won't harm lawns, rainproof in 1 hour. This whole bottle here, which is 29 fluid ounces, will treat up to 9,000 square foot. As far as getting your footage, that little area that I walked over, that was 550 square foot. To get that square footage, I just walked the length by the width and just multiplied that together, and got the 550. So let's see directions here. Now there's a lot of directions, so probably won't be able to go over all of this, but for the easy, unreadable directions you can see here, you use it with a bottle, or a spray bottle, or you can use it with the garden hose sprayer. Hose end or pump style tank sprayers. You wait an hour and then you water the lawn. Use this product only on established lawns. Apply when air is calm. In other words, you don't want to do this on a windy day. Measure area to be sprayed. Calculate square feet by multiplying length times width. For best results, use spray solution immediately after you've mixed it. Do not store for more than 3 days. When to apply: spray when weeds are small, actively growing. Temperatures between 50 and 90 degrees. It's probably like 85 right now. Do not apply while grass is emerging from dormancy. Certain hard-to-kill weeds may be retreated 2 weeks if necessary. Spray individual weeds using this product in a tank sprayer. So if you have to spray it again, I guess you spray the individual weeds. Heavy raking will disturb the weed preventative barrier and reduce the effectiveness of this product. Newly seeded lawn may be sprayed after 4th mowing. Bare spots may be seeded 60 days after application. I did read somewhere that if you, here we go. So as far as mowing goes, do not mow for 1 to 2 days after spraying. Clippings from the first 3 mowings should be left on treated area. Do not use clippings from the treated areas as mulch or compost around flowers, ornament trees, or vegetable gardens. Watering: if lawn is dry, water 1 to 2 days before using this product. Rain or watering 1 hour after application will not wash away effectiveness. How it works: the product contains proven blend of 3 weed killers. plus a residual herbicide to keep them from coming back for 6 months. Weeds begin to wilt and die within hours and are completely dead in 14 to 28 days, and it won't harm your lawn when used as directed. So that's what it kills there. You can see the clover there. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this sprayer out, and we're going to mix the proper amount. I'm going to be using this pump sprayer here. This is a 1 gallon pump sprayer. I've already put the water in it, a gallon of water. So I'll have to use 2 of these for that 550 square foot of yard. So we're going to start out with 1 gallon, and we're going to use, I believe, 1.2 fluid ounces. Let's take a quick look here. Working with Fescue, and this is in 2 gallons of water treats 500 square foot, and that being 3.2 fluid ounces, or you can measure it 6.5 tablespoons. So we're working with 1 gallon, so that'd be around half of that 500. So we're going to do 1.6 fluid ounces, and so I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I've got the top of this I'll be using to measure that. So here's the measurement here. We're right at approximately 1.6 ounces. Again, we're just doing half because we have the 1 gallon. So no need to use any surfactant or any kind of special soapy binder for this. We're just going to add this directly into the tank here. It's kind of a milky solution. It looks pretty thick. I did shake it up before, so before spraying, I'm going to try to protect myself as much as possible. I've got a mask. I'm going to be wearing glasses to keep any kind of spray out of my eyes. I've got long sleeves on, long pants. So let's start pumping it up. Trying to hold the wand about 12 inches from the ground. Of course, you can't always do that. Again, just going over the whole grass. Here's a look at the surface tension that the spray has. So you can see that the solution stays on the clover leaves. It's not really dripping off. Maybe you can see some of that. All right, so that's the first gallon. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more water in, some more solution here, and go ahead and finish up the rest of the yard. Okay, so we're on the second gallon. So finished spraying, and just going to wait for an hour now, and then I will be watering the grass. I'll use a sprinkler. There is a chance that it may rain, so I may wait even longer just to see if it rains. But it will be rainproof after 1 hour, so that's the key that we're really looking at. We don't want to water before an hour. Also, I'm sure that my shoes have some of the weed control on them, as well as my pants probably, so I'm definitely going to maybe put these in a bag, put the clothes in the washing machine or clothes hamper, because if you got pets, at least at my house, they will lick lick the shoes, so I want to make sure that doesn't happen. Been about a couple hours now since I put the weed control in the grass, so I'm going to go ahead and water it. I don't think the sprinkler is going to be practical, so I've just got a sprayer and a garden hose here, and I'm just going to do it by hand. So it's a pretty small area anyway. So yeah, just going to water it for try to get about 1/4 of an inch of rain on here. So I'll be out here a little while. And after this, I'm going to probably cut this in about 2 days. You're not supposed to cut it. Yeah, 2 days I think is when you can cut the grass after putting the weed control on. And when I do cut it, I will leave the trimmings on the grass here for the first time I cut anyway. So anyway, I'll get back with some updates after a couple of weeks or anything that's noticeable. Here we are now at 3 days, and the grass is getting pretty tall, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. You can't even see any of the clover white flowers anymore. They've all turned brown, like you see here. Here we are after the first cut. I left the trimmings on the grass. I did use a mulcher, so most of it shot into the soil. There still is a lot left on the grass here. It's still early here, day 3 of this. Now, every time I would cut the grass, even when the clover, the white clover flowers were, you know, were in full bloom basically, whenever I would cut the grass, it would look good and you wouldn't see them, because what would happen would be I would be cutting the heads off. So after 2 or 3 days, they would start growing again and blooming, and that's when the yard would look, you know, would look bad. So we're going to look out for that this time and see if there's going to be any regrowth. The grass really has a nice color to it. It's a nice green color to it. It hasn't affected the overall appearance of the grass, and it was sprayed on, you know, the whole yard here, or this section of the yard anyway. So yeah, I'll keep looking out for any updates. Again, this is like day 3, maybe day 3 and a half, and this stuff really supposed to take like 2 weeks to kill everything. So, you know, we have a lot of promise here, you know, by the looks of these flowers. And again, that really started happening after like day 2. So you know, it's definitely taken a effect here. So we'll just keep watching it, and I'll leave updates as they come along. So here's the grass 6 days into this now. I mowed it 3 days ago, and I've just been walking looking for any new growth, any new flowers, white clover flowers or blooms. I see none at all, absolutely none. Now I see some yellow spots in the yard, and that is the clover that's dying off. Like you see this right here. Hopefully you can see that. It's so sunny out today, I really can't see what I'm filming. But yeah, you see spots like that. So this product has definitely worked like it says. Now you can see the difference. Take a look at the difference between the fescue blades that are green and any kind of clover that you see that's yellowing. So it hasn't affected the rest of the grass. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any blooms. I don't see any blooms at all of that white clover flowers. And I mowed this 3 days, as I said, 3 days ago, and usually at this point they would start popping up and blooming. Now, this grass over here was untreated, and I mowed it like 4 days ago, so it's a little taller. This is the type of blooms that I had in 3 or 4 days. And this may even been 2 days. See how white they are? Healthy they are. Nothing over here where it was treated. So that was the goal pretty much, is to eliminate all that white clover here. Untreated over here. So I've got a big job now to take care of the rest of this yard, but I do know that it's going to be okay to use this Bio Advance weed control now. So I guess that's going to be it. It has worked well on my lawn here, and it will continue to kill the clover, you know, for another couple of weeks supposedly, and then it will keep them from growing up to 6 months. So I feel pretty confident now about doing the rest of my lawn with this stuff. And if there's any updates I think that are important, I will definitely leave those. But as far as right now, I guess that'll be it. So thank you for watching this video, and until next time, have a great day out there and take care.